Our story tonight is dedicated to the mail carriers of the United States, in memory of one of the most remarkable and heroic men who ever performed this service, Snowshoe Thompson. It is a December night in 1855. In the general store of Placerville, a gold camp on the slopes of the snow-covered Sierras, Jim Singleton, the storekeeper, is just announcing the engagement of his niece Agnes to a young Norwegian-born rancher, John Thompson.
To the future Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, a long life and a happy one. Hey, Fred Daniels, Mr. Mining Recorder, glasses up.
Just because the best man won,
you keep out of this.
Major Chorpenning.
With the mail from the east.
You're almost 2 weeks overdue.
I'm lucky to be here at all. I'll go out and unpack for you. There's nothing to unpack.
Where's the mail?
Somewhere in the Sierras.
You left the mail up there?
I left more than that up there. My partner, Ab Woodward, scalped by Indian. Last time I ever tried to cross those mountains in winter, snow 30 to 40 feet deep, and cold. Our pack animals, all froze.
Here.
This is my last run.
What about your contract with the government?
They can't hold me to it. The job's impossible.
It pays good money, $1,200 a trip.
With your choice of freezing to death, or being scalped, or being caught by an avalanche. Nope, I'm all finished.
Nobody will blame you, Major.
But it will be disappointing not getting news from the east. Letters piling up just the other side of the Sierras.
What it actually means is that we'll be cut off from all overland communication with the States.
Then suppose you try it, Mr. Daniels.
I was just stating a fact.
It's getting late, John.
I'll see you home.
When do you two plan to be married?
As soon as I get a house built on my ranch.
He's already started cutting the timber for it. I'm going out there tomorrow.
It should be finished by spring.
Oh, that's nice.
Good night.
Good night.
I have a cherry bureau which belonged to my mother, and a platform rocker, and a lovely walnut sideboard that came all the way around the horn. We can add to them, John, as we, John, you're not listening.
I was thinking about Chorpenning abandoning the mail service. It seems a pity.
But if it's impossible for him to get across the mountains, John.
Men in Norway travel the mountains in winter, in snow as deep as the Sierras, cold even more intense. On skis. I had my first pair as soon as I could walk.
Skis? What do they look like?
I haven't seen any since I came to this country as a boy of 10, but I remember them perfectly. I'm going to try it.
Try what?
To make a pair of skis.
With the crude tools at hand, John plunged into making a pair of skis from memory. Work on his honeymoon house pushed into the background by the challenge of conquering those high Sierra snows. Hour after hour, chip by chip, they slowly took shape, and at last were finished with turned-up peaks like the prows on Viking ships. They were big and clumsy looking, and being of green wood, they were pretty heavy, but that didn't bother him any. Smearing burned cork on his cheeks to protect his eyes from the glare of the sun on the snow, he took his skis to the nearby slopes. Results at first were a little discouraging, but he stuck to it, practicing and practicing until he was satisfied he could accomplish what he wanted to on them. Then...
You're proposing to cross the Sierras on them things?
Yeah.
Alone?
Yeah.
The mail on your back?
John, it's suicide. You'll never make it.
Let him try since he's so all-fired sure.
There's nothing to be afraid of, darling.
Nothing. Blizzards and avalanches.
You forget. My ancestors were Vikings.
You can get lost. The trails will be buried out of sight.
I'll have the rocks and trees to guide me by day and the stars by night.
taking bets. On what day in spring the body will be found. Step right up and...
Stop it, Fred.
That sack of mail weighs a good 75 pounds, according to the store scales.
That'll save some weight.
But what if you need it? You might run...
Don't worry. Where's your blanket? I won't need any.
You'll need food.
I have some crackers and dried meat in my pocket.
Snowshoe Thompson, the great Viking.
Goodbye.
By sundown, John Thompson was fighting his way up the first slope of the Sierras. All night he climbed, and all the next day. Eating as he went, washing the food down with handfuls of snow. Around midnight of the second night, he reached the summit and started on the downward grade. It was late in the afternoon of the third day when he reached the Carson Valley and skied into the little settlement of Genoa.
Anyone tell me where I can find the postmaster?
Well, yes, I'm the postmaster. Hey, is that mail you have on your back?
Yes, sir.
Well, where you from, son?
From Placerville.
Placerville?
Here you are, sir.
You came all the way on foot?
Well, yes and no. I came on these skis.
Those oversized barrel staves?
That's right.
How long did it take you?
3 days.
3 days?
Mister, the drinks are on me.
Thanks, but all I want is some sleep.
I can take care of that, too. There's a bunk in the back room.
Good. If you folks have any mail to go west,
I got a big pile of it.
I'll be leaving first thing in the morning.
Man alive. Can I ask you something, mister? What's your name?
Well, just call me Snowshoe Thompson.
Over 5,000 claims filed this past year, at $1 a claim.
Why, that means you've made over $5,000.
That's right. And all without budging outside my office. And I'll make more next year. People coming in all the time. Agnes, I tell you that...
He's back! John's back!
Oh, John, you're safe. Thank goodness. I've been so worried about you.
So you couldn't make it. You had to turn back.
Turn back. Nothing, you made a round trip.
I don't believe it.
In less than a week? Impossible.
Maybe this will convince you.
A letter from my sister in Missouri.
Here's a shopping list a woman in Genoa gave me. She wants some turkey red and thread to match.
The mountain labored and brought forth the spool of thread.
Was it terrible going, John?
The trip east was the slow one. That took 3 days. But coming back, the climb is shorter and there's a longer downhill run. I made that in 2 days.
Imagine. And your penning was over 2 weeks.
Next time I'll know better what's ahead.
You're going again?
Sure he is. To deliver the thread to the lady in Genoa.
If I don't, there'll be no mail delivered all winter.
That's all right. We'll wait and be married a few months later.
I knew you'd understand.
And so Snowshoe Thompson began making regular runs across the Sierras between California and Nevada. It didn't matter what the weather. He started out just the same and always came through on time. He traveled always as he had that first trip, unarmed and without a blanket. If he camped for the night, he hunted himself a stump of a dead pine tree and set fire to it. and lay down with his head pillowed on Uncle Sam's mail sack. The sacks he carried sometimes weighed as much as 90 pounds, a load that would have broken the backs of most men climbing up those heights. It wasn't all mail either. Folks asked him to do errands for them. Once he even carried a small printing press across the Sierras for the Genoa newspaper. When spring came and the snows melted, there was no longer need of Snowshoe Thompson. Others with pack animals could carry the mail.
I'm so proud of you, John. Job you've done. Now we can be married. I mean, as soon as the house is built on the ranch. What's the matter, John? You haven't changed your mind.
Oh, no, Agnes. I love you more than ever. It's just that I haven't any money. Not a cent.
But what about your pay for carrying the mail?
I haven't collected any. The fact is, I clean forgot to make a deal or ask for a contract.
Oh, John.
I'll make up for it this summer. Mr. Colwell, a friend of mine in the Sacramento Valley, has offered me a job on his ranch. I'll save every penny I earn, and then in the fall we'll build our house. Will that be all right with you?
It'll have to be, I guess. Yes, of course, John.
But when fall came, a group of citizens from Placerville called upon Thompson at his ranch.
You're the only man the country can do it, Snowshoe.
And if you don't, it means being without mail all winter, except what comes a long way around by ship.
Not just us in Placerville, but the folks in all the gold camps. That stretch across the Sierra is the one missing link in the overland mail.
Snow's getting deep up there already.
And you'll do it?
There's only one thing. I just can't afford to do it for nothing like I did last winter.
No reason why you should.
All you've got to do is tell the postal supervisor in San Francisco. He'll see that you're taken care of.
Good. That's all I wanted to know.
Thompson didn't get around to writing the supervisor until the winter was half over. He was so busy making his weekly trips over the mountains. And when he finally got an answer towards spring...
It seems Chorpenning still holds the government contract to carry mail between Salt Lake and the coast. Only now he's carrying it on the southern route, looping down by way of San Bernardino to San Diego.
But that doesn't go anywhere near Carson Valley.
But it is mail service to the coast. They can't very well give the contract to two parties.
So you spent another winter without pay.
I guess I'll have to hire myself out to Colwell again.
And we'll have to postpone our wedding for another year. Well, anyway, the timber for our house will be well seasoned.
But when another winter rolled around, it was the same story. Snowshoe Thompson had by now become an institution. They couldn't get along without him. So once more he bridged the gap in the overland mail route, a one-man link completing that 3,000-mile chain.
I'm sorry, Fred, but that's the evening John is due back from Genoa, and I want to save it for him.
How much longer are you going to let that fella keep you dangling? It's going on 4 years now.
I agree with you, Fred. She's wasting her time waiting for him.
He hasn't even given you a ring yet, has he?
No, he hasn't.
Well, if you want one, a big diamond, you know where you can get it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Agnes, you're a fool. Here's one of the best fixed young men in Placerville anxious to marry you.
Please, Aunt Lizzie.
And you stay engaged to that John Thompson.
I love him.
I grant you he can ski, but as a husband and a provider, all he's got is a mortgaged ranch with no house on it.
Give him time.
Time? Agnes, a girl can't wait forever.
I'll talk with him.
The very minute he gets back from Genoa.
Yes, Aunt Lizzie, the very minute he gets back.
With another round trip to Genoa almost over, John skied steadily toward Placerville and Agnes, his personal problems far outweighing the mail sack on his back.
They're right. It isn't fair to keep you waiting like this. The wonder of it is that you've waited this long.
Oh, John.
The only problem is The same old problem.
Money? John, I have good news for you. Uncle Jim said he'd give you a job in the store for the summer at good pay.
In the store?
Yes, we can get married right away this spring, live here in Placerville, and move out to the ranch later.
Well, that's mighty kind of him, and I do appreciate it, but well, the thought of working indoors all summer, inside four walls.
So you are stalling.
Well, darling, no.
You don't want to marry me. You never have.
Agnes.
You care more for the wind, the sky, and the snow than you do for me.
No, no.
The mountains, they're your real love.
Sweetheart, wait.
Wait, that's all I've been doing for 3 years, with everybody gossiping, feeling sorry for me, trying to stand up for you to my family, turning down other men. Well, I'm all through.
Agnes, please. I can't stand it seeing you cry. Of course I'll accept your uncle's offer.
You will?
And we'll be married.
When?
The winter's almost over. In a few weeks now, the passes over the Sierras will be open again, and I can quit the mail service. Say the first week in April?
Is that a promise?
I promise.
Well, as luck would have it, spring was late in coming that year, and the snows which should have begun to disappear on the mountains showed no signs of melting. Snowshoe Thompson was on the western run, heading for Placerville and his wedding, when he stopped at a cabin in a mountain valley.
Jake? Oh, Jake! I've got that tobacco for you. Help! 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 Help!
My God. I prayed you'd come.
What's wrong?
Legs. Frozen. I've been laying here for 12 days. Living on raw flour. No matches to light a fire with. I made up my mind to wait one more day. And then I...
You won't need it, my friend. I'll build a fire and cook you some grub. Then I'll ski down to Genoa, fetch a sled that we can move you on. Down to a doctor.
Leaving the miner as comfortable as possible under the circumstances, John headed for Genoa.
You're sure you won't wait until daylight?
I gotta get that poor fella down here. Look for us day after tomorrow.
That'll be Tuesday.
Yes. Doc, you'll be on hand because he's in bad shape.
I'll be here.
Is it really true you set the date?
Of course it's true. My wedding dress is finished and the wedding cake is baked.
I'll believe it when I see a ring on your finger.
Then come to the house this Thursday evening. The ceremony's at 8 o'clock.
Meanwhile, John's thoughts were a long way from the wedding, as he faced the superhuman task of dragging the sled with the suffering miner over the rugged mountains between him and Genoa. The fact that he made it is only another tribute to a man whose strength and courage are a legend.
Nothing to do but operate. I expected it. All right. Go ahead. Trouble is, I've got no chloroform. Don't need chloroform. Just give me a bottle of whiskey. In some cases, that would be all right, but in your weakened condition, the shock of the operation would be too severe without anesthetic.
I'll go get some.
I'm afraid that's impossible. The nearest place would be Sacramento.
Can he wait 5 days?
That isn't the question.
Maybe I can make it back and forth with no pack on my back.
Oh, now look, son. You've been on those skis for 3 days and nights without any rest.
I'll be back as fast as I can. Saturday or Sunday.
Now, don't you let John see you beforehand. It's bad luck.
I guess Uncle Jim must have warned him, because he hasn't been near the house since he got back.
Fact of the matter is, he ain't back yet.
Why, he was due in yesterday at the latest. Why didn't you say something before now?
Didn't want to worry you.
He probably had an extra heavy load, being his last trip. He'll be here. He promised.
Well, the bridegroom. Where you been? It's almost time for your wedding.
Had to go to Sacramento for some chloroform for the doc in Genoa. On my way back with it now. Fellow there with frozen legs fighting gangrene. Every minute counts. Tell Agnes, will you?
Sure.
I can't believe it. Here in Placerville and not letting me know. Leaving town an hour before his wedding.
I saw him, talked with him.
And he gave no reason?
Too much of a hurry to get away.
That don't sound like John.
Whoa!
It's the Grimeses. They always get places early.
I'll tell him Agnes has been took sick. The wedding has been postponed.
No. Tell them the wedding has been called off for good.
Agnes!
I wouldn't marry John Thompson now if he was the last man on earth.
Here's the chloroform, Doctor.
God bless you, Snowshoe. I don't know of any other fella that would have done it.
No other fella could have done it. You get some rest now, or I'll have 2 patients on my hands.
I've got to get back to Placerville.
What if the mail is late for once?
It's not this mail I'm worried about, Doctor. It's this mail. I was supposed to be married 2 days ago.
If you ask me, he's got another girl in Genoa.
Please. I don't even want to talk about him.
And let's talk about us. I love you, Agnes. Have for a long time. I can give you everything you want. Make up to you for all the...
Agnes! Take your hands off my girl.
I'm not your girl any longer, John Thompson. Not after the way you treated me.
I'm sorry, but every minute counted. I had to get back to Genoa.
I know. To her.
Her?
A girl on each side of the mountains.
Didn't you explain to her where I was?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I told you that night I met you why I couldn't stop. The doc was waiting to operate. That man would have died of blood poisoning, both legs frozen.
Is that true, Fred?
First I've heard of it.
You lie. Tell her you lied. Tell her. I'll break every bone in your body. All right!
I lied, Agnes.
I'm so ashamed, John. To think I could have ever doubted you. Will you forgive me?
I've made my last run, darling. I'm all through, I swear it.
Oh, no, you're not. You could no more stay out of those mountains than an eagle could. It's your world. You belong there.
I belong with you. Welcome home, Snowshoe. Home is right.
I guess this is as good a time as any, seeing as we've got you two here together. Jim, get it out of the safe. We all got to think of Snowshoe, of the raw deal you've had. Carrying mail winter after winter for nothing. So we passed the hat.
Not only here in Placerville, but around the diggings and all the camps where you deliver letters and papers.
We can't pay you for what it's been worth to us. Anyway, there's enough to pay off your mortgage and build your house. It's our wedding present to you.
Thanks. Thanks.
Snowshoe Thompson carried the mails over the Sierras for 20 winters. He died at his ranch at the age of 49 and lies buried beside his wife and son in the little cemetery in Genoa, where the mountains he loved and braved look down upon his last camping place. The father of skiing in the United States, and worthy forerunner of those couriers whom neither snow nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays from the swift completion of their rounds. You heard about marriages of convenience. And I guess that's how you'd rate this one. Except that it really wasn't a marriage at all. What I mean is, well, suppose I let you hear the story for yourself. It's called Husband Pro Tem. And it's laid back in the 1880s, when the first railroads were being built across the great American desert.
I told you in my telegram, Mr. Phelps, that I couldn't help you. You've just wasted your time coming out here to see me in person.
I never waste my time, Major Lewis, and I never accept a man's refusal without good and sufficient reason.
I gave you my reasons.
Which I refuse to accept. This railroad is for the good of the whole country. And it seems to me that the government should be very happy to cooperate in its building.
The government is, but unfortunately the Indians aren't. I haven't enough troops in this garrison to patrol your right-of-way and protect your construction work.
If you'd run the line south of here like I suggested, Mr. Phelps, you wouldn't have any trouble with the Indians.
No, but I'd add 200 miles of the cost. I'm not giving up on this problem yet. There's a way to solve it somehow.
There might be at that. Make your own treaty with Black Hawk, their chief.
Treaty?
Yes. If you could convince him that all you wanted to do was to cross their territory, well, he might,
An excellent suggestion, Major. I told you there was a solution. Get Black Hawk here at once. Tell him I want to talk with him.
It isn't that easy. Black Hawk and I are not exactly on speaking terms. In fact, we've been playing hide and seek for several months. There's only one man I know who could bring you and Black Hawk together.
Andy Prentice?
Who's he?
He's a mining engineer. Has some claims scattered around the country. Seems to be on pretty good terms with the Indians. Let him come and go as he pleases.
Where can I find him?
Well, if Andy's in town, you can usually find him in the back room of Townsend's tonsorial parlor.
Oh, I washed my socks in the pickus and rinsed them in the Cimarron.
You know, Dobie, there's nothing like a hot bath to make a man feel like he hasn't got a care in the world.
Yeah, but I wish Townsend would change this water oftener. I bet this is the same stuff we used 2 weeks ago.
Well, it might help some if you'd quit washing your socks in it. Man or woman?
Man.
Come on in.
Prentice, I want you to meet Mr. Phelps.
Howdy. Come for a bath? Dobie and I'll be through here pronto.
No, I don't want a bath. I'm Alonzo Phelps, Vice President in charge of construction for the A&P Railroad. That's my private car out there on the siding.
Yeah, you sound like a pretty big man.
I am, and I'm also a man of action. I don't believe in sitting behind a desk and pushing buttons when there's a job to be done. Get out and do it. That's my motto.
Well, I never had a chance to sit behind a desk and punch buttons, but I imagine that'd be...
I don't believe in beating around the bush either. That's another motto of mine. Come to the point. And the point is, I want you to arrange a conference with Black Hawk for me.
With Black Hawk?
About his unreasonable objections to railroad construction.
Unreasonable? The Indians have owned that land for hundreds of years. Generally speaking, all the white man has brought them is trouble. He's killed their game, settled on their land, and broken their laws. All in all, he's been pretty obnoxious. So now you come along and start tearing things up. Now, how would you feel?
I feel if I explained to him that all I want to do is cross his territory, he'd stop his confounded interference.
Is that all you want?
Certainly.
Well, it's worth a try. Just so happens I'm heading in that direction tomorrow to look at some claims. I'll take you along.
Good.
Ridiculous. I mean, well, going out there would be too dangerous, Mr. Phelps. Indians can be treacherous.
So can a white man. But you'll be all right with me if you do as I say.
When do we start?
Dawn tomorrow morning. Meet me at the livery stable.
I'll be there.
Oh, there'll be a $1,000 charge for this little service.
$1,000? That's a pretty big fee.
Well, you're a pretty big man.
Well, we're all ready. Add the things brought here to speed up the operation.
You planning on taking all of this? Wall tents, camp cots, folding chairs, fancy groceries.
Looks like we're going on a safari.
Safari's what?
You got enough stuff here for a half a dozen people, Mr. Phelps.
That's how many there'll be.
What?
My wife and daughter are going along.
Well, here we are. Oh, are these the two natives who are going to guide us? I'm Mrs. Phelps. This is my daughter, Evelyn. Isn't it thrilling? I've always wanted to get close to nature. I'm a great disciple of Rousseau. Or is it Thoreau? I never could keep those two straight. What's your name?
Russo. Dobie, ma'am.
Dobie? That's an odd name.
Well, you see, it's a nickname.
I'm sorry to throw cold water on your fun, Mrs. Phelps, but I'm afraid you ladies can't go along.
Why not?
This is a business trip and not a pleasure tour. Women only get in the way.
That's exactly what I said, Prentice. Besides, there's a certain amount of danger. If anything happened to you, Miss Evelyn, I'd never forgive myself.
There's no more danger to me than to Father. And where Father goes, I go, Mr. Prentice.
Well, not this time.
Yes, this time too.
And so the party headed out into the desert, with Andy leading the way and Dobie bringing up the rear, and Otis riding careful herd on Evelyn. All day, Andy pushed steadily onward, with the country growing more forbidding with every mile. On the afternoon of the second day, Andy called a halt.
End of the line, we'll camp here.
Where are the Indians?
They're all around you.
I don't see any.
Oh, they see you. They've been following us and watching us since early this morning.
Gracious!
Dobie! Drop it here, we'll make camp. We're gonna send word to Black Hawk that we want a powwow. Where are you going?
With you. I want to see how you send messages to Indians.
I appreciate your curiosity. This is no time to satisfy. Now you go back with the others.
Don't order me around, Mr. Prentice. I go where I please.
Yes, ma'am. Tell your chief, Black Hawk, that his brother, White Wolf, has brought the big chief of Iron Horse for a powwow. We will wait here.
You think you can put it over for Mr. Phelps?
Oh, I think so.
I'll give you $5,000 if you don't.
If I don't?
I want that railroad to go the southern route.
Didn't know you owned property down that way.
I don't. But some friends of mine do.
Oh.
Is it a deal?
Well, I only work for one man at a time, Otis. And I got a job.
The Indian wasted no time getting Andy's message to Black Hawk, and the chief wasted no time in acting on it.
Now what?
We're going for a ride.
No, you're not.
Told everybody to stay close to camp, and I meant it.
If you expect us to sit around twiddling our thumbs while we wait for your red friend to show up.
That's exactly what I expect.
High and mighty, Mr. Prentice. I'll punch him in the nose.
Why don't you?
Well, I would, except you might refuse to help your father then.
Look.
They're all around us.
Good to see my brother again.
Yes, it is good.
I feel just like Christopher Columbus. How?
These people are my friends. They have traveled far. Many suns.
Many sleeps.
This man, he is the big chief of the Iron Horse.
Yes, Big Chief Iron Horse.
Black Hawk is enemy to Iron Horse.
Oh, you mean you get car sick? So do I. But if you'll take a teaspoonful of...
I'll do the talking. I understand my brother's feelings. But I speak with straight tongue when I tell you the Iron Horse will not harm your people. The White Chief only wishes to cross your country as the canoe crosses the river.
It is hard, White Wolf, for Black Hawk to hold his anger at talk of Iron Horse. It is well these people are friends to White Wolf. I will call a council. Tell my people what my brother has said.
Tell them also, the White Chief will give 100 horses loaded with trade goods, if they agree.
50 horses.
100 horses. I have spoken.
And I will give you this.
No.
I will if I please. Here.
Shouldn't have done that.
I'm getting a little tired of you telling me what I should and shouldn't do, Mr. Prentice.
But you don't understand. When a squaw gives an Indian brave a gift...
For your information, I do not happen to be a squaw. Just picking some flowers. Aren't they pretty? Well, you're welcome. Oh, no, thank you. I'm not cold. Well, I guess I better be going now. It's getting awfully late. Goodness.
What's the matter?
He was following me.
Who?
That awful Indian, Black Hawk. Why, he's gone. He must have seen you coming.
Thought I told you to stay close to camp. Now, what are you doing out here alone?
I was just taking a walk and picking some wildflowers, and then all of a sudden, there he was. I showed them to him, and he took them.
Took them?
Yes. And then he tried to put his blanket around me.
Little idiot, you're going to get us in a mess yet.
I didn't do anything.
Except smile at him, make up to him like you do every man you meet.
Why, Mr. Prentice, I believe you're jealous.
Don't flatter yourself. You're not going to add my scalp to your collection. Now get on my horse.
I'll walk.
Stop it! Let me down this instant! Let me down! Don't you dare!
Thinking Evelyn would behave herself after her scare, and that her refusal to accept Black Hawk's blanket would discourage the chief's interest in her, Andy left Dobie in charge of the camp and set out to inspect some of his mining property, planning to return the next day. That night,
Ridiculous thing I've ever heard of.
Well, nevertheless, it's true. Black Hawk wants you for his squaw. These ponies are the price he offered. When your father brought them in, he accepted it. Dobie, you should have stopped Mr. Phelps.
But he done it before I knowed it, Andy.
I thought the Indian was just trying to be friendly.
Of all the effrontery, that heathen savage expecting you to live in a wagwim or a PT or whatever you call it.
If this is your idea of a joke, Prentice, it's a pretty bad one.
I was never more serious in my life. And so is Black Hawk. He wants Miss Evelyn and he means business.
It's preposterous.
Not according to Indian custom. He took a shine to Miss Evelyn. She gave every indication that she liked him. Now you've given your consent. It's as simple as that.
I know. We'll put the ponies back where Father found them.
It's too late. He's been watching, you can be sure of it.
Then we'll gather up our things and flee from here with the speed of the wind.
We could never outrun him, it'd only make matters worse. He wants your daughter.
Stop saying that.
Well, here he comes now. He's got a pony to take you back on.
Mercy. What'll I do?
I know. Tell him that you're already married and have a husband. If this has all been a mistake, you didn't understand.
By Jove, that's the answer. I knew you were a smart young man.
Mr. Otis, you've cut the guardian knot.
Do you think he'll believe it?
I'll give you my wedding ring to wear as proof.
And I will be very happy to serve as your husband pro tem, with the hope that when this is all over, I can make the temporary part of it permanent. May I?
Yes.
I bring words from council. When Big Chief of Iron Horse gives 100 horses and trade goods, Iron Horse can cross Indian country as canoe crosses river.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now Black Hawk take White Squaw back with him.
Hear me speak. I'll tell him. White Squaw did not understand ways of Indians. She gave presents to Black Hawk only as a friend.
She already has a husband. What Black Hawk wants, he takes. Wait. I asked Black Hawk to obey the white man's law, as I obey the Indian's law. White man's law says squaw can only have one husband. Black Hawk hears his brother's words and will not break white man's law. Black Hawk will fight husband of squaw to death. Then she have only one husband, Black Hawk. Which man is squaw's husband? I am. I have spoken. But my heart is heavy that I fight my friend who is like a brother. But desire for squaw is much stronger. My heart is with my brother. One knife. One knife.
No, Andy, no, I won't let you. Tell him the truth.
Be quiet. This is your only way out.
You coward.
Kill my brother. It is no dishonor to lose the White Wolf. His courage and strength has been proven many times. I am beaten. I have given my word about Iron Horse, and will keep it.
Nice going, partner. My boy, I can never repay you.
Horatio was never more wonderful when he stood on the viaduct or the aqueduct or the bridge or whatever it was.
Here, now, take it easy. I was just your husband pro tem.
You're not going to stay pro tem much longer.
And that's the story of husband pro tem. Or as a friend of mine put it, the story of the girl who was rescued from the Indian and married the engineer. A gold rush is thrilling, but for sheer spine-tingling excitement, I know of nothing in all the history of our West that can beat the great land rushes. And it's about one of these that I'm going to tell you tonight. The story is called The Kickapoo Run. Every man for himself and devil take the hindmost. That's the rule. As strip by strip, the United States government opens up the Indian Territory for public settlement. So far, the so-called Kickapoo section hasn't been added yet. But already, cattlemen are roaming that range with an appraising eye.
This wasn't no mirage.
Couldn't believe it myself the first time. There are 2 more pools bigger than this, just above here. No more water for miles around. Kickapoo Springs. Next thing to heaven.
I bet they don't serve nothing to heaven as good as this.
Yes, sir. If they ever open up this section, I'm going to make the run and locate right here.
You? What do you want of land?
Same as anybody.
You've got the whole blame country to ride over. Why tie yourself down to a measly little... How many acres is it they give away?
160.
A postage stamp.
It'd be mine, though. Build a house right over there in the lee of those rocks.
Fine talk for a cowpuncher. I bet you got a girl.
No such luck. Somebody else has been camping here. Not too long ago, either. Fire's hardly cold.
Probably Kickapoos.
Indians don't wear spurs. See here where he sat down and left a print of them in the wet ground? Must have been a fancy hombre, too. That Mexican gold coin sorted to the sides of it.
You should be a sheriff, Kirk, or a U.S. Marshal. You don't even need the bloodhounds.
We must have just missed him.
Pass up the town sites. There's no profit in it.
What's going on?
They're opening up the Kickapoo Strip.
The Kickapoo? Josh, did you hear that?
I ain't deep.
Proclamation by the President, the Kickapoo section. Said lands will at and after the hour of 12 o'clock noon on the 15th day of June next, not before be open to settlement. What's happened, Josh? What did I tell you? It's a good thing we drifted into town, and supposing I hadn't seen that notice and missed out.
Warning. Any person entering upon and occupying said land before said hour on the 15th day of June is disbarred.
No person who's been within said boundaries within 90 days of said date will be permitted to enter on or acquire any rights. 90 days? When was it we camped at Kickapoo Springs?
Back in March sometime.
It was the end of March.
Well, the run ain't scheduled for June 15th. That's more than a month off.
End of March to the middle of June. That's less than 90 days.
Only by a little. Not enough to count. You wouldn't let that make any difference, would you?
Oh, that's the law, Josh.
And a darn fool one, if you ask me.
No, it's fair. They want to give everybody an equal chance. If you've been in there like I have and know the ground, you got an advantage over the rest.
Well?
Well, I reckon that's it.
Now listen, Bert. Nobody but me knows you was in there. Do you think I'd say a word while bless your boys?
No use, Josh. I can't do it.
You mean you'd give up the only chance you have to own in Kickapoo Springs just on account of a little...
Looks that way.
Kirk Morrison, you're a plumb jackass.
Maybe.
In a doggone white son of a gun. Tell you what, I'll make the run locate for you.
You can if I can.
Yeah, that's right.
Couple of dust chasers.
Yes, sir, Clyde. Finest quarter section in the whole strip. Plenty of water, good range land. It's gonna bring a sweet price.
You making the run?
Nope.
Me neither. I just pick up the scraps. My card.
Oh. Lloyd.
Yes. I followed the big Cherokee run in '89. Plenty of scraps to settle there. And the Seminole in '91.
So you're making the run just to cash in on the sale of the land?
Maybe.
No law says you can't.
Right, Clyde?
Right as rain.
Uncle Sam's purpose in opening up this country is for homestead, not speculation.
Is that so?
Well, I guess I don't happen to be the homebody type. What's more, Cowboy? It's none of your business.
All right, just relax, gents. This here's a saloon, not a shooting gallery. I'm getting plumb sick of patching it up after trigger-happy gunslingers. I make myself clear?
Clear enough for me. How about you?
Feisty cuss, wasn't he?
I heard what you said to that man. I like your slant on things. My name's Langley, government land officer. These runs are no picnic. Anything can happen. Usually does. Lying, cheating, killing. Takes men with guts to maintain order. I can use all I can get.
I'm no policeman, mister.
Any good citizen should be willing to be a policeman when necessary.
More the same.
With the posting of news about the Kickapoo opening, folks headed for the territory from every state of the Union. They arrived by the hundreds, by the thousands, a crazy procession of eager land seekers from every walk of life, all of them lured by this opportunity to obtain something for nothing. Until the day of the run, though, nobody was allowed up near the boundary line.
You're not allowed up here till time for the run. You'll have to wait back at the campsite.
Well, you can't stay up here. Go on back to the other side of the line. Go on. Get back, on. Get back there. Come on. Turn it around.
Hey, fella, what do you think you're doing?
Waiting.
A woman? Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but you and your husband will have to stay back with the rest of the crowd till morning at the campsite.
I have no husband.
Well, your father or brother, whoever's making the run, at daybreak you can take his place on the line, but not before.
Well, I'm making the run.
You? You mean you, yourself? Why, you're just a girl. Where are you from?
Paris, Kentucky.
Well, who's here with you?
Nobody.
You came out alone?
Well, Fancy and I.
Your old man must be loco letting you come out here.
If I had an old man, as you call him, I wouldn't be out here. My father died 2 years ago.
Oh,
Mother and I thought if we could only get some land and...
well, it's out of the question for you to make this run.
Well, I'm a good rider, and Fancy here's fast.
Kentucky thoroughbred.
From nose to tail.
Only kind of horse can make it's a Mustang. Look, miss.
Carter, Bonnie Carter.
Well, I don't like to throw cold water on your hopes, but you haven't got a chance in a stampede like this. You go back home and...
And what?
Do what any pretty girl should do. Get married and let a man fight your battles for you.
Thank you for the advice. Come on, Fancy.
Well, what was that all about?
Crazy fool.
Well, I'll say you are. Send a pretty girl like that into the arms of another man.
At daybreak the next morning, the crowds moved up to the deadline, waiting for the signal that had opened up the promised land.
Stay back the line. Stay back until you hear the start whistle. Go on here now, folks.
Wave arms over there before you can get another drink. Another quart here. Fill up those canteens. Pretty. It's a long ways back there. You better fill that canteen up. Push it out.
Please, stop shoving.
Push it out.
you folk. Down and forward.
Keep back. You heard him. Keep back.
Not fair. I was here first. I've been here since dawn.
Keep back. Stop shoving. So you're still here.
Yes.
You get back where you belong, mister. I thought I told you yesterday.
But I've got to do it.
You're risking your life. Listen to that mob. They're half crazy. Nothing will stop them once they're loose. One misstep, your horse stumbles and they'll trample right over you. You see that fellow with the wooden legs?
Water, sit down there quiet now.
That's what happened to him.
How about you, mister? You want to fill your canteen?
I don't need to. By sundown, I'll be owner of the finest spring on the Kickapoo Strip.
Water!
Look, Miss Carter, if you're determined to make this run,
I am.
well, do as I tell you and drop back until the rush is started.
And lose out?
You won't if you follow my directions. Your horse could never make the run all the way through, and this is a shortcut. After the stampede is underway, it'll spread out, and there'll be less danger of you getting in a tangle with somebody. Ride due south for about 10 miles till you come to an old freight road.
Yes.
Most of the folks will turn to the right or the left and follow, but you keep straight on.
Straight on.
Don't mind how unpromising the country looks. Keep going, and you'll come to some low, rocky hills. Turn left and ride along the base of them till you come to an old game trail leading up. It's steep and scary.
We can make it.
Well, Kickapoo Springs lies just beyond.
Kickapoo Spring.
That's the sweetest place for a homestead in the whole territory. All the water you want, trees, shelter from the wind.
How can I ever thank you?
By beating that man there to it. There's the bugle. You better drop back while you can. The starting gun will be fired in 1 minute. I'll ride out after the rush is over. Good luck.
We're lost, Pansy. We missed the game trail somewhere.
sister. You're just a little too late. There's my marker. Right over there.
There's no doubt about it. He got here first.
Too bad you got lost and missed the trail.
Got enough money, the place is for sale.
For sale?
Sure, he's only locating for profit. He doesn't want the land for himself.
Still singing the same tune, huh, Cowboy? You just keep it up. You're gonna find yourself flat on your back with my boot in your face.
Mister, you shouldn't have said that. By the authority vested in me as a member of the militia patrol, I challenge your right to this property. When she got there, you was already there ahead of her. You had the place all picked out, boasted openly about it before the run.
Sure. I made a beeline for it. I admit it.
Just what are you trying to prove, Mr. Morrison?
That he was familiar with Kickapoo Spring?
Like lots of others.
Including yourself. You even knew a shortcut to the place.
But I didn't make the run.
No. No, you got a girl to do it for you.
Oh!
I didn't make the run because I was disqualified. I'd been on the strip within the past 90 days, and so had you.
What are you talking about? I wasn't anywhere near the place. I haven't been on that strip since...
Since when?
6 months at least.
Will you swear to that?
Sure.
On the night of March 26th, Josh Kramer and I camped at Kickapoo Springs. Tell them about it, Josh.
Well, nothing to tell.
He's just wasting our time, Mr. Langley.
What'd we find there?
Well, water. Well, that's right. Someone else's campfire. Ash is still warm. I said it was Kickapoos.
What'd I say?
You said Kickapoos don't wear spurs.
Brilliant observation.
What else did I say?
Well, you said he must have been a fancy hombre because he had Mexican gold coins soldered to the sides of him.
You're wearing them on these boots you were going to plant in my face.
Just a minute. Mr. Langley, this is a frame-up. He just wants me off that land so he can settle there himself with this girl.
I better wake him up so he can hear the verdict. That's water in the territory, and the last you'll ever have of it.
Well, now you've got your papers. You're all set. As soon as your mother arrives, you can start homesteading.
Yes.
There's no other spot like that in the whole territory. You'd have quite a spread there.
Why have you done all this for me?
Why? Well, because I love Kickapoo Springs.
If this was a made-up yarn, the good-looking cowboy would have married the gal from Kentucky and lived happy ever after at Kickapoo Springs. But things in real life don't happen that way. Kurt Morrison went back to riding the range and was working for an outfit in New Mexico when he met with the accident that put him out of cowpunching for keeps. After that, he became a saddle maker, one of the best in all the Southwest. But with the changing times...
I'm sorry, Mr. Morrison, but the bank can't extend the mortgage any further.
That means you'll foreclose.
I'm afraid we have no alternative.
Guess we should have been making seats for automobiles instead of horses.
It's too bad. You make a beautiful saddle.
Sound like a rider yourself.
I spent a good part of my life on a horse.
Around here?
Over in the Kickapoo country.
Kickapoo?
Yes, my folks settled there in '95 when the strip was opened up.
You don't say.
My mother came on from Kentucky to make the run, all by herself.
She was only 18 at the time.
She rode a thoroughbred mare named Fancy.
How do you know?
I was there myself.
Yeah, we were there ourselves. You made the run too?
No, just helped patrol the line.
Morrison. No wonder the name sounded familiar. Well, I've heard of you ever since I was a little bit of a button. The times my mother's told us that story.
I've often wondered about her. Is she still living?
Very much so. And she still owns Kickapoo Springs.
Well, remember me to her, will you? She was the prettiest girl I ever saw.
I certainly will. Well, I'd better be getting back to the bank. Sorry about the foreclosure.
I'll make out an inventory.
And I'll get myself a drink.
Oh, Mr. Bogart, you brought the foreclosure papers? I've been tidying up. I'm all ready to vacate. Here's an inventory of...
Kirk Morrison.
Bonnie Carter.
Mother happened to be visiting me. When I told her about you, nothing would do but she must come right over.
I ran most of the way.
Well, I'm sorry you couldn't have seen the place when it was a going concern.
That reminds me. The bank no longer holds this mortgage, Mr. Morrison.
No?
No, I took it over. And I don't like the paper it's written on.
Bonnie, you shouldn't have...
Don't tell me what I shouldn't do. You tried that once before, remember?
Well, I guess that takes care of my business. So I'll leave you two to talk about Kickapoo Springs.
So you still have the place?
Yes. The children wanted me to sell after their father died. They thought it was too remote for me alone. But I just couldn't bear to do it.
I'm glad you did.
As a matter of fact, I didn't really feel I had the right to. Part of Kickapoo Springs has always seemed to belong to you. Why did you run out on me that day, Kirk? You must have known how I felt.
I was afraid if I asked you to marry me, you'd think I was doing it just to get the land.
You don't have to worry about that now.
Bonnie.
Well, you don't have to be very smart to guess the outcome of this story. As the old proverb has it, better late than never. My story tonight is the age-old story of Romeo and Juliet. A pair of star-crossed lovers caught in the web of a family feud. Now, the families in this case were neighboring ranchers in Owens Valley, California, back around the turn of the century. Midway between the two ranches was a tree where the young couple met, which gives the story its name of Halfway Girl.
Jeannie, my darling.
Gordon, I love you so. My father would have found out where I was.
He'd what?
I hate to think.
Ginny, you're not a child anymore. You're over 21. You have a right to do as you please.
We've been through this so many times.
All right. Let's put an end to it.
Run away together now, today. Find a preacher who'll marry us and start a
You know
life.
that's impossible. Your father would disown you.
All right, let him.
But what about the ranch? It's been his life's work. What would happen to it?
I don't care.
You're all he has, Gordon. Just as I'm all my father has. We're caught.
Just because they hate each other is no reason why our lives should be ruined.
I don't even know what their feud is all about.
Neither do I. I asked my father once a long time ago, but he gave me such a terrible look that I never dared ask him again. A coward, that's what I've been. I'm going back to the ranch and face him now. Tell him my love for you means more than anything else in the world.
Oh, Gordon.
I want all of you. All the time.
Darling, when you talk like that, you give me courage, too. I'll go back and face my father, too. Tell him we can't be separated. He'll have to consent. If not, we'll elope. Tonight.
Goodbye, sweetheart. For now, meet me back here tonight.
Yes, Gordon. Tonight.
Father, what's happened? He was breaking a new bronc and the cinch buster broke. Darn quit kicked him out here. I'm hightailing for the doctor. Where is Pop? Up in the corral. We was scared to move him.
Pop. Gordy.
Tate's going to fetch the doctor.
That's no use. Takes hours.
You're not going to die, Pop. Doc will fix you up.
I know better. One thing before I go, though. Promise me you'll never have anything to do with George Cluett or his tribe.
You take it easy, Pop. Don't try to talk.
Is it true you've met that girl of his? I suspicion so. But don't you dare marry her. You hear?
Why?
Her father's a murderer.
Murderer?
He killed my son, your oldest brother Joe, before you were born. Promise me, no son of mine will ever marry a Cluett.
I promise.
Pop!
Father.
Oh, hello, Jenny. Just filling out the entries for the county fair on the 17th, and I've got your name down as the owner of Keno.
Father,
Oh, no. After all, you raised him from a bottle since birth, and you certainly are entitled to whatever he brings.
Father, there's something I wish you'd tell me. Why do you hate the McLeans?
Don't mention their name in this house ever again, Jenny. Do you understand?
No, I don't. And I want to know.
All right, I will tell you. That's the reason. Your older brother, Sandy, whom you never knew. Joe McLean murdered him
Murdered?
when he was only 3 years old.
Small child? I can't believe it.
It's true. We'd been down visiting to the J. Bar M Ranch. His mother and him and I used to visit back and forth in those days. Shortly afterward, he came down with typhoid.
Typhoid? But
We traced it to the milk from one of McLean's cows. Oh, there was no doubt about it.
that's not the same as murder.
Sandy died. McLean was responsible. I consider it criminal negligence.
You must have felt terrible.
What about your mother and me? How do you suppose we felt, losing the only son we ever had?
That's no reason for carrying on a lifelong feud. Accidents happen. Mistakes are made.
I hate Joe McLean, and I'll continue to hate him until my dying day.
Well, you're not going to ruin my happiness with your hatred. I love Gordon McLean, and I'm going to marry him.
Ginny, I forbid it.
You can't stop me. Nothing in this world can stop me.
Ginny!
I've been so worried. I was afraid something had happened.
Something has happened, Ginny. My father's dead.
Gordon.
Thrown and kicked by a bronc just a few minutes before I got home today.
Oh, no. Well, then it had nothing to do with what you were going to tell him about us.
No.
Glad of that. It's bad enough to have to marry against the wishes of one parent.
Ginny,
I had it out with my father, Gordon. I found out the reason for the feud.
so did I.
I tried to reason with him, but it just wasn't any use. He's convinced that your father was a murderer.
The other way around, you mean it was your father who was the murderer?
My father?
Yes, he killed my older brother, Joe.
Who told you that?
Dad did, before he died.
He was out of his head. What happened was that my brother, Sandy, contracted typhoid from one of your father's cows and died.
Well, that would be no reason for my father harboring such hate.
There's no reason for either of them. And I told Father so. I told him I was going to marry you in spite of it, and here I am.
Ginny.
But, darling, I know this isn't the time we would have chosen, with your father just gone. But I can't go back now.
Oh, Ginny.
Take me with you, darling. We'll find someone who'll marry us tonight.
Darling, I don't know how to tell you this, but my father, as he lay dying, said,
What is it, Gordon?
he begged me. They were his last words. Promise me, no son of mine will ever marry a Cluett.
Gordon, you didn't.
He was dying.
Gordon, how could you? You can't be bound by such a promise. It's ridiculous.
Darling, please try to understand.
What about your promise to me? Doesn't that mean anything?
Honey,
All those wonderful speeches about loving me more than anything else in the world. Being willing to face the devil himself. Well, that's just where you can go.
so Joe McLean is dead. Well, maybe now he knows how wrong he's been after all these years about me and that kid of his.
What do you mean?
I only told you the first half of the story this afternoon, Ginny. There was a sequel to it. After Sandy died, I sort of lost my head a bit. Swore to McLean that I'd get even with him. Made all kinds of threats. A few months later, they found his only son, little Joey, lying face down in the creek that runs through the J-Bar-M ranch.
Drowned?
Yes. He was just a little tyke that had wandered off and fallen in. But Joe McLean vowed that I'd done it.
No wonder you never spoke to him again. I wouldn't have either. I'm on your side, Father. From now on, I'm all Cluett.
That's the way to talk. It all happened so suddenly, I hardly know where to begin.
Well, I can tell you one thing you can do that your pa was counting on. Go up to the county fair and see what they got to offer.
That's next week, isn't it?
17th.
All right, I'll do that. You come along, too. I'll want company.
Sure, boss.
I'm bid for this magnificent stallion from the Rancho Seco herd. $2,000. Come on, let me hear your bids now. This is the buy of a lifetime, this gorgeous stallion. $2,000 I'm bid. Come on, speak up.
$2,500.
The gentleman bids $2,500. Do I hear a raise?
26.
2,600.
$3,000.
$3,000 is the bid.
$4,000.
$4,000.
4,100.
Are you crazy?
Maybe.
Do I hear 45? 44.
44.
Let it ride.
5,000.
$5,000 has been bid. Do I hear any more? Going at 5,000 once. Going at 5,000 twice.
Just a minute. I've changed my mind, auctioneer. The horse is not for sale.
It's too late. You can't withdraw after the bidding started.
Then I bid 5,500.
You can't do that either. An owner can't bid for his own animal.
He's right, Miss Cluett. All right, the bid is $5,000. Going once. Going twice. Third and last time. Is that all? Sold to Mr. Gordon McLean for $5,000.
I'll write you out a check.
What were you trying to do? Make me the laughingstock of the whole county?
Nope. I just wanted that horse. I'd have gone higher if necessary.
But why?
Maybe I just wanted to put my brand on something that once belonged to you.
Go get him.
No, let him go. Jenny! Oh, Jenny, come here! You old son of a gun, you.
Chino! Well, how did he get here?
Under his own steam. He just came tearing in here a few minutes ago.
Back in your own corral. Looks like he didn't like his new owner. Can't say as I blame him.
Young McLean will be fit to be tied. Losing the critter he just paid $5,000 for.
Serves him right.
Maybe we best send word by one of the boys.
That won't be necessary.
I thought this is where I'd find him.
Naturally. The homing instinct.
How'd you ever let him get loose?
He broke out of his corral. Thanks to you.
Me?
Yes, for making such a pet out of him. You knew he'd break loose when you sold him to me.
I did not. Besides, you're the last man in the world I wanted to see buy him.
So you say.
Are you accusing my daughter of trying to trick you?
I wouldn't put it past her.
Why?
Clear out of here. Get off this property and never set foot on it again. I'll leave as soon as I get my property.
I'll give till I count 3.
I'll sue you for this, Cluett.
1.
And I'll collect 2. Every last penny.
You've got to do one of 2 things, Jenny. Either return the animal or...
Keena'd only break loose again. Besides, I don't like the idea of having the McLean brand on him.
Then return the money. Never let it be said that the Cluetts weren't honorable in their dealings, even with the likings of the McLeans.
Very well. I'll see that he gets his money back. Every last penny of it.
Letter for you, Gordy. From her. From Ginny? Her name's on the envelope. Good reading, huh? She's returning the money tomorrow morning. Here? At the halfway tree. Hello, Ginny.
Hello, Gordon.
I'm glad you suggested our meeting here at the halfway tree. It makes everything seem all right again somehow.
Everything is all right. I'm squaring my debt with you.
What's that?
What I owe you.
Pennies?
That's right.
What kind of a trick is this?
No trick at all. I'm keeping Keno and giving you back what you paid for him. In legal tender. Every last penny. 500,000 pennies all told.
They must weigh a ton.
3,400 pounds on our rank scale.
How do you expect me to get these back with me?
Oh, that's your problem. I got them here. With the help of 4 men in a wagon.
You think you're pretty funny, don't you?
If you'll sign this receipt, I'll be on my way.
Oh, no, I'm not signing that.
But I paid you in full.
How do I know? I haven't counted them yet. And you're going to sit here with me till I do. Every blessed one of these 500,000 pennies.
Oh, that'll take all day.
That's just fine.
Possibly all night.
You've been here at night before. Come on, sit down. Here, make yourself comfortable. $115,001, $115,002, $115,003, $115,004, $115,005, $115,006, $115,007. $115,008, $115,009, $115,010, $499,997, $998, $999, $500,000.
Already?
Already? Longest night I ever sat through, or counted through.
Did you finish?
Yes. Here's your receipt, paid in full. Goodbye, Ginny.
Goodbye, Gordon.
Good morning, Mr. Hendricks.
How are you, Gordon?
I've been waiting for you. I've got some coin I'd like to deposit.
Why, Peters could have taken care of it for you.
This is a little unusual.
Pennies?
That's right.
Well, I've seen a lot of piggy banks in my day, but I think that's about the granddaddy of them all. How long you been saving up, Gordon?
There's $5,000 worth in all. If I can have a deposit slip.
Oh, the cashier will have to count it first.
I already have, every blasted one of them.
Sorry, bank rules.
Oh, no.
Take care of these, will you, Peters? Come on, you might as well sit down. Make yourself comfortable.
Thanks.
This wasn't part of your father's estate.
No. No, just a debt someone was paying off.
Oh. Say, speaking of your father, you knew that he had a safe deposit box here, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Most of his papers he kept in a strong box at the ranch.
This goes way back, 30 years or more. I'll get it out for you. You might like to look through it while you're waiting.
Thanks. These do go way back. What's this all about? Who's Jedediah Smith?
I don't know.
Being of sound mind, do hereby willingly give over to Joseph and Martha McLean my infant son for adoption, his own mother having died in childbirth on the wagon journey.
Go on.
And furthermore, agree to relinquish all claims upon the boy, now and forever. Signed this 12th day of March, 1877. My birthday. What does it mean?
Only one thing it can mean.
I'm that boy?
Without a doubt.
But why didn't they tell me?
Could be they didn't want George Cluett to know. You see, George wasn't lucky enough to have another son. He only had a daughter.
Daughter?
Daughter? Hey, wait a minute. What about those pennies?
Oh, the heck with them.
I got your message. What are you up to?
Not a thing.
You said there was something wrong with the receipt. I can't see any mistake. The date, the amount.
The signature, that's what's wrong with it. It should be Gordon Smith.
Smith?
My name's not Gordon McLean. My parents adopted me when I was a baby. I found the papers today at the bank when I went to deposit those pennies. Oh, Ginny, if you hadn't given me those pennies, I might never have known the truth. You might have married someone else.
Gordon, are you trying to tell me
We
that...
can be married, darling, yes.
In spite of your promise?
Do you remember the wording of that promise? No son of mine will ever marry a Cluett. Well, I'm not his son.
Oh, Gordon. Gordon.
There are no more McLeans for your folks to hate. Just a guy named Smith.
And there's no more halfway girl. Just a girl named Mrs. Smith.
Well, there it is. The old Romeo and Juliet story. But this time with a happy ending. And you know something? I'll bet their kids save pennies.
Every ounce of gold we can send from California will bring victory that much closer for our cause, the cause of the Confederacy.
Only way to treat a Yankee spy. Maybe that'll teach Mr. Ulysses S. Grant not to meddle in our affairs.
Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. It is the year 1863 at the height of the Civil War. Intelligence reports to Union headquarters indicate a secret society operating in San Francisco, which is sending money by the tens of thousands of dollars to the Confederate cause. it is vitally important that this Committee of 30, as it's called, be broken up, and soon, before the largest shipment of cash to date leaves the port. General Grant thinks he's found the man who can do it. Captain Lynn Parker, the Yankee Confederate.
Amazing, the resemblance. Parker, your specific duties are, first and foremost, intercept that next shipment of money. It's the largest so far, according to our intelligence. Secondly, break up that ring if you can. Get the leader, the brains behind it.
Is his identity known, sir?
He is a woman.
A woman? Well,
Parker, it isn't because of your ability with the fair sex you've been selected for this assignment. It's because of your uncanny likeness to this gentleman. Captain Dupontier. He's a Confederate prisoner in Benton Barracks.
It's amazing. Enough like me to be my brother.
Enough like you to be you. Or for you to be him. You'll report to Colonel Adrian at Benton Barracks. He'll be expecting you, and good luck, Parker.
Your name? Lafayette Charles Dupontier, II. Again. Lafayette Charles Dupontier, II. My father operated a gambling boat. My sister's name was Renee, my brother Charles. They were both killed when the Yankees raided our town.
Your mother?
Dead, cholera.
Father?
Killed running guns through the blockade.
What was the name of the gambling ship?
New Orleans Mermaid.
Well, I think you're as ready as you'll ever be. Everything's been arranged for your escape. Once you're in San Francisco, you'll be on your own. And, Captain, a reminder. The last man who tried to break up the committee was shot in an apartment above a gambling house called the Lucky Garter.
The Lucky Garter. Sounds like the place to begin, then.
Or end.
Hooray for the Confederacy. Any way you mix it. The South is a South any way they fix it. Beg pardon, gentlemen, would you all care to, Yankee? When the Northerners go to bed, the devil keeps working in a Southerner's head. Oh!
Hey, wait a minute here.
You look like a Southern gentleman. Let's drink to the South, huh? Here's to the President, Jefferson Davis!
Look, wait a minute here.
Huh?
Look, you keep talking like this, you're going to get yourself in a mess of trouble.
You don't like Jefferson Davis? He don't like Jefferson Davis. Well, sir, I guess I'm just going to have to show you a little lesson. On guard!
You take him to my place.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. More bets, please. $10 the winner.
Why, if it isn't His Royal Highness, Dandy the Duke.
Never mind the charm bell. Who's in there?
You're welcome to look under the bed, Dandy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Belle. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm crazy about you. You know that. The trouble is you attract men too easily.
You know you're the only man I want to attract.
You mean that? Belle, do you really mean that?
What was that rumpus downstairs when you pulled up?
Oh, just some Southern boy fighting a war down on the sidewalk. I had him taken to my place so he can sleep it off. I didn't want him attracting any attention. Good-looking boy. Probably comes from a good family. Might have some money.
Well, why don't you find out who he is? Committee's always looking for those who might be useful.
Anything you say, Belle. Anything. Wake up. Wake up, mister. You're gonna sleep your life away.
Where in the hell? Who the devil are you?
Well, my name is Dandy Martin, and this is my apartment.
All that's left of the family fortune. Oh, my name is Pontier.
Lafayette Francis du Pontier II.
How do you know that?
I took the liberty of removing your billfold for safekeeping, Captain.
Was that necessary?
Well, we have to be careful who we associate with these days. Word has it that you escaped.
It'll take more than you to recapture me. If that's
Now,
what
wait
you're
a
thinking
minute.
about.
Wait a minute here. Now, look, you listen to me. If I wasn't your friend, would you be here now? With your money safe, your billfold intact?
You're right. My apologies.
Forget it. Well, what are your plans?
Oh, I'm gonna live it up with this money, and then I'm gonna go back and fight like the devil.
Well, as long as you're gonna spend that, what? Why don't you spend it where it'll do our cause the most good?
Our cause? You mean your sympathies are with the South, too?
Well, not all of us wanted California to join the Union side.
I heard that there are a lot of Southerners around here.
Well, there are. And when I learned who you were, I was able to arrange a nice surprise for you.
You don't say.
Your Uncle Pierre has escaped. He's here in San Francisco.
Oh, my Uncle Pierre.
Well, it's great, isn't it? I mean, he was reported missing and presumed dead. And to have him suddenly alive? Oh, look, you make ready, yeah? I'll take you to see him. Hurry up now. Your uncle's anxious to see you. You act as if you've never seen a gambling hall before.
I was raised in one. My father owned a gambling boat, the New Orleans Mermaid.
So your uncle said. Oh, right this way. Oh, Belle, this is my young friend I was telling you about, Captain Dupontier. My fiancée, Belle Waverly. Captain?
Miss Waverly.
How do you do, Captain? Won't you come in?
We've been expecting you. Here's your uncle.
Why, Captain de Pontier, don't you recognize your own uncle?
My uncle. My Uncle Pierre?
Of course. Don't you recognize him?
If one of these men claimed to be a relative of mine, he's an imposter, Miss Waverly.
You mean you don't recognize me? Why, that's ridiculous.
I mean, sir, I've never set eyes on you before in my life.
And you're absolutely right, young man.
Oh, it's terrible to distrust our friends, Captain. But these days we just can't be too careful. That's why we devise these silly little tests.
It was very clever of you. I did have an Uncle Pierre, but he was killed early in the war. But why all this secrecy? Even if California did vote Union, there's no law against believing in the Southern cause.
Some of us do more than just believe in it, Captain de Pontier. We help. There have been Union spies sent here, and so far we've been able to take care of them.
I'm sure glad to hear that.
Dandy, would you excuse us? I have committee business to discuss with Captain de Pontier. Gentlemen? You've heard of the Committee of 30, Captain.
Vaguely. But I don't know who they are.
They don't even know each other. That's how secret their operations are.
Somebody must know who they are.
You're looking at that somebody, Captain.
Miss Bell, if it's a contribution you want.
No. Keep your money. I think we may find a greater use for your services.
What'd you have in mind?
We'll let you know when the time comes. Refreshment, Captain?
No more bets, please.
What a wonderful young man, Dandy. It's just like old times.
You must be very proud of your fiancée, Dandy. She's real people. Real Southern people.
And I might remind you, pledged.
Oh, I won't forget that for a minute.
I'll remind you, in case you should happen to.
Place your bets, please. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I've been lucky so far meeting folks like you. Maybe my luck will hold at the tables. What's your favorite number, Miss Bell?
Try 31 black.
No more bets.
I'm on my way. Oh, the champagne, is it private stock, or can I have the bartender send over a bottle?
It's private stock. But since you're a special guest, I'll send you over a bottle.
Thank you, honey.
Place your bets, please.
Honey, champagne kissing, what's going on here?
Keep your voice down. I told you the committee was in need of a courier soon. One who's young and reckless enough to risk his neck.
31 black. The winner.
Well, I don't trust him. Even if he did pass that test.
We'll keep watching him. We'll only use him if there's nothing suspicious.
And if we find something that is?
Well, I leave him to you, Dandy.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets.
Hey, honey. Cash these in for me, please.
Take this note to Captain Randolph on the Pacific Star.
Is he getting a passenger?
Yes.
Good. Good. 10 days with Captain Lafayette Francis du Pontier is enough for me. Wait a minute. Belle, why are you sending me? That boat is anchored way out beyond breakwater. That's going to take a couple of hours. Oh, is that what you want? Belle, is that what you want? You get rid of me and have a few precious moments with the Pontier before he leaves? Is that what you want, honey?
Dandy, I'm sending you because you're the only man I can trust. You know the city's full of Union soldiers. If another man were caught, he might be... Well, he might talk.
Bill. Honey.
Please.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid you cleaned me out.
Captain, would you like to solace yourself with a bottle of champagne upstairs?
Well, I couldn't think of a nicer way to ease the ache of an empty purse. Gentlemen, good night.
I told you I'd let you know when the committee could use your services. That time has come. Captain, there's an even $500,000 here. We're turning it over to you.
To me?
Yes, for delivery to Jefferson Davis.
Oh, I'm deeply honored. Believe me, I'll guard it with my life.
Your life won't be worth much if you don't, Captain. A ship, the Pacific Star, is sailing down the coast at dawn. You'll be escorted aboard in 3 hours. You'll debark at San Diego, where another escort will take you overland to Texas. Your instructions have all been written out.
It's very difficult for me to express my gratitude to your having chosen me for the job.
I think we've chosen well. Here are your instructions, Captain. Read them when you get aboard. You may need this.
Belle, I'll always remember you with deep affection. No matter what happens, remember that.
What do you mean by that?
War's a strange business. One never knows.
There's your escort. Come in.
Bye, Bill.
Good luck and safe journey.
Your boat is waiting on you, Captain.
Well, Dandy, I sure am glad I got a chance to see you before I left.
We haven't much time, Captain.
Yeah, I want to thank you for your hospitality, Dandy, and for the little gambling lesson you gave me. But most of all, I want to thank you for sharing so many things with me. Your apartment, for one thing, and, Miss Honeybell. Now I know what we're fighting for.
How dare you insult that woman's honor?
Honor?
We have no time for that, Dandy.
I'm sure I wasn't the first.
Let's move. Those shots will bring the police. Your cabin's number 2. We'll be underway in a few minutes now. Prepare to cast off! Aye, aye, sir.
Surprised? I'd be. Took a lot of hurrying through back streets to get here before you. We've nothing left to share now, de Pontier. Not even the Southern cause. I'm relieving you of that money. But first, I'm gonna kill you. All right. You start walking. Go ahead.
Cast off! Aye, aye, sir.
When you reach the deck, you drop the bags. And it'll be quick. Just one fast push and over the rail you go. Kind of painless, too.
You're heading for trouble.
Oh, no. They'll be out beyond the Golden Gate before you're ever missed. And that money, they'll think you made off with it. Captain du Pontier. All right. All right, let's go. All right, put the bags down. On the deck, du Pontier, on the deck. Du Pontier, he made off with the money.
It's a job well done, Captain. The committee will just disintegrate. War's a rough game, Captain. And assignments like this are just about the worst part of it.
I killed Bell. Just as sure as if I'd have pulled the trigger myself.
I have here some real Confederate money. Money that played such an important part in the Civil War. But equally important was the part played by espionage, particularly when the opposing spies were a man and a woman. It takes a rare courage to play the game out to the bitter end, especially if the spy is as much of a human being as young Captain Parker, the Yankee Confederate.
Sago lilies. It's the year 1861, and the Mormon Salt Lake City, now 15 years old, has grown from a struggling frontier settlement to a city of real size. Although to Wilhelmina Cannon, who has lived here only since her marriage a year ago, it still seems a far cry from Boston.
Come in.
Evening, Sister Wilhelmina.
Sister Sarah?
David not home yet?
No, Brigham Young called a meeting for some of the men. And I don't know what for.
I brought you some barley for the baby.
Oh.
Barley water's good for him.
Thank you. If he wasn't asleep, I'd pick him up so you could see him. He's so darling.
Embroidery and hand tucking on a boy.
He's only 3 weeks old.
My first 2 children were flour sacking from the day they was born, and they was lucky to have that.
Must have been dreadful those first years out here.
Nobody'll ever know.
I couldn't have stood it.
You can stand anything if you have to.
I'm not so sure.
Of course, I was raised to hard work, and you was raised as a lady.
I've earned my own living.
As a nursery governess in a fashionable family.
Yes, but...
Playing the piano, doing embroidery, reading books.
Speaking of books, see what just came from home. I sent back for them when we knew we were going to stay here. It's taken them a whole year to get here.
Poetry.
Oh, there are essays, too. And biographies.
I'd like to know when you think you're going to have time for book reading. There's still plenty of work to be done here in Salt Lake City, and everyone's required to do his part.
Well, at least I can enjoy looking at the covers. David's going to build me some bookshelves along that bare wall there. It'll dress up the room a lot. All the different colored bindings and gold lettering.
Boil some of that barley up like I told you.
Oh, good evening, Sister Sarah.
Brother David, take my advice and put that baby in unbleached muslin. The sooner he gets used to uncomfortable things, the better.
Poor Sister Sarah. She makes such a grim business out of life.
How are you, darling? And how's our boy been today?
Just wonderful.
He's growing like a weed, isn't he?
Not a weed, a flower.
Soon be able to travel, do you think?
What do you mean?
I have some news for you, Willie. Sit down while I tell you about it. The church is establishing a new colony in the southern part of Utah, down near the Arizona border.
I've heard talk about it.
The Dixie Mission, they call it. It's a project that Brigham Young has had in mind for some time now. A place where we could grow our own cotton and sugar. You see, now with the war on, there's even more reason for it. The regular sources of cotton and sugar will be cut off for many years, maybe.
What's all this got to do with us, David? With you and me?
We've been called, darling. We're one of the 300 families who've been chosen to go.
Oh, David.
It's a great privilege, Willie, an opportunity to render real service to the church, do some pioneering for it.
How far is this place?
About 275 miles from here.
What is there?
Good soil for growing cotton and sugar.
Nothing else? You mean it's a wilderness?
Just like this valley was when the first company moved here. And see what they've done with it in the space of a few years. The words of the prophet have been fulfilled. The wilderness and the solitary places shall be glad for them, and the desert shall rejoice and blossom as the rose.
I won't go.
We can't refuse.
It's not fair.
We've been called, darling.
Well, let them call somebody else. We only just settled here in Salt Lake City, David. Just built our home and furnished it. And the baby. He's only a few weeks old.
Darling, we weren't picked by accident. We were chosen like all the other 299 families for a very good reason.
What reason?
Every trade and occupation has to be represented in this new colony. It's highly important.
And you?
I'll farm, of course. Sweetheart, I know how hard it is for you to pull up stakes when you've just begun to get used to things here, but... Well, St. George won't be a wilderness for very long. But that's what the new settlement is going to be called, St. George. I like the name, don't you? It has a certain ring to it.
David, I'm ashamed of myself.
Darling.
I'm not a very good pioneer, I'm afraid. Or a very good wife, either.
You're the sweetest wife a man was ever blessed with. And I love you.
I love you too, David. Wherever you go, I'll go.
6 weeks it took them to make the journey from Salt Lake City south. 6 long weeks. Creaking endlessly through desert sand, bumping and swaying over rocks, toiling up steep grades and sliding precariously down even steeper ones. until at last they lumbered through a mountain pass and down into the valley of the Virgin River, a spot chosen by Brigham Young for the new Dixie mission. Here they camped in their wagons until the city could be surveyed. And then, on a certain day in February 1862, they drew lots for home sites.
Let's taste it. David Cannon. Ephraim Higgins. Thomas Carter. Willie! Willie, look what we drew. Block 36, Slot C. One of the choicest locations.
It is?
Well, an acre on the very southeast corner of town. Near the river for hauling water and only a couple of miles from the fields where I'll be farming.
David, that's wonderful.
It's, right down this street.
Street?
Well, in case you don't know it, madam, you are now standing on the main street of St. George.
The city of St. George, like the city in the Bible. Oh, you don't pay attention in church as you should, darling. The city is great, people are few, and the houses are not yet builded.
Sister Sarah.
What did you draw, Sister Sarah?
Block 9, Lot A, off the public square.
Oh, I'd hoped maybe we'd be neighbors. What are you going to do with those willows?
Gonna weave 'em to make a hut. I'll fill in the cracks with mud and it'll be snug as an Indian basket. And if you two are wise, you get busy on one for yourselves, instead of standing there making a public spectacle of yourselves.
I guess that's good advice.
How do you go about weaving a house?
Well, you leave that to me.
At least I can help with it. The mud pie part of it.
You'll do nothing of the kind. You're going to stay down in the wagon camp with the baby. And what's more, I'm not even going to let you see our house till it's finished. All right. Now you can open your eyes and look. How do you like it?
David, you built that?
All by myself.
You're wonderful.
I think that wood is better than willows and mud, don't you?
Oh, yes. Much better.
Well, come on, I want you to see the inside. Willie, this dirt will pack down very hard, be almost as good as the wood floor. And then after we move our stuff in, it'll look a lot different. I know you. You can make any place look home-like.
I'll try.
Do you remember when we moved into our first home in Salt Lake City?
Yes. It was the happiest day of my life.
And the very first thing we did? We knelt and dedicated ourselves to it.
Oh, yes.
Let us do the same thing here.
Here?
It's our home, darling, just as that one was. Our new home. O God of Zion, bless thou this home. May it always be worthy in thy sight, and in the sight of our fellow men.
The Mormon pioneers went to work with the zeal for which they are famous. The new settlement teemed with activity. Land was grubbed, irrigation ditches dug, fields plowed, public buildings erected. Wilhelmina Cannon did her work like the rest, but her heart wasn't in it.
I told you you'd have him in unbleached muslin.
Weeks passed. Most of the folks in the new colony were still living in their wagons or in temporary shelters. So Wilhelmina kept telling herself that she was lucky, but she couldn't quite convince herself.
Willie! What's the matter, darling?
Oh, everything. I can't bear it, David. I've tried, I truly have. It's no use.
Pioneering is always hard work, sweetheart.
It isn't the work. I don't mind that. It's the place itself. The emptiness. The barrenness. The awful ugliness of it all.
The colony is new yet. Give us time.
I just feel starved.
Starved?
You wouldn't understand.
I haven't forgotten about the bookshelves. As soon as I have time, I'm going to make them for you.
Never mind.
It would help, wouldn't it?
It's not only the inside of the place, David. It's everything outside.
I'm going to grub the brush off our land in the spring.
You can't change the color of the soil, though. That awful raw red.
Well, no.
Or the outlandish shape of the mountains.
It's strange country, I grant you. Takes some getting used to, but... Well, in its own way, I think it's rather beautiful.
Beautiful? About as beautiful as an Indian in war paint. Oh, David, I'm sorry. I should be happy here. Having you and the baby ought to be enough.
But it isn't.
If you could show me anything about this country that was lovely. One single thing.
And if I could?
Then I'd feel it was worthwhile staying here and working for the future.
One single thing of beauty.
Yes, all is well. All is well. One and all, you have accepted the hardship, rejoiced in the sacrifices, and dedicated yourself to the task of transforming this great wilderness to the glory of God.
April is melting into May. The fields are being plowed and planted to corn, cotton, grain, and sugarcane.
Nephi.
Howdy, sister.
Where do you come from?
Salt Lake City. Brung the mail.
Mail? Any letters for me?
Well, most likely. Several sacks of it back there. Letters and newspapers.
Oh, I haven't seen a newspaper in 5 months. Nephi, could I please? Would you just...
I'm sorry, sister. My orders is to deliver the whole kit and boodle to Apostle Snow. And he'll cry 'em off in the public square.
I'll be there.
All right. Get up.
We danced to a real string orchestra until way after midnight. I wish you could have been there. Love, Marianne.
You read those letters anymore, you're going to wear the paper out.
Territorial ball must have been beautiful. I can just picture Marianne in blue taffeta with hoops.
I'll make you some whoops, darling, if you'd like them.
Out of what? A barrel? David, when can we go back?
Darling, we've only just started here.
Someday?
I don't know, honey.
You mean we might have to stay here for the rest of our lives?
Well, let's just take it day by day.
I believe you really want to stay.
I have no choice. Well, I guess I'll go to bed. Gets to be morning before you know it.
David, suppose you had to choose between this life here and me.
Well, that's something, fortunately, I don't have to worry about. I'm here, and I have you, and I'm happy.
I think I'll go out for a breath of fresh air.
Willie! Well, I'm off.
Got your noon meal?
Got it right here. Well, I'll see you this evening, honey. Bye.
What you doing, Willie?
Sarah.
You're packing.
Oh, I was just getting some things in order.
Where are you going? You can't fool me. You're going somewhere.
Yes, I am. I'm going back to Salt Lake City.
You and David and the baby?
Just me and the baby.
What for?
For good.
Willie.
It's all arranged. I talked with Nephi last night. He's picking us up in the wagon in a few minutes.
Are you crazy?
I've stood this place as long as I can, Sarah.
You unpack that trunk.
Well, not. I'm leaving.
You can't.
Oh, yes, I can. And nobody's going to stop me.
I'll tell Apostle Snow. I'll tell the heads of the church.
Tell anyone you want. I'm going. I'm going, Sarah. Do you hear me? I'm going.
You little fool. Don't you know if you commit a sin like that, you'll be punished?
There couldn't be a worse punishment than living here.
Maybe you think the rest of us find it easy. Maybe you think we like hunger and hardships and loneliness. Well, let me tell you...
I don't want to hear. Let me by. I warn you, Sarah Whipple. If you don't step aside, I'll...
Sister Wilhelmina! There's been an accident. David's hurt.
How did it happen?
He fell off a canyon wall, broke his leg.
He ain't come to yet. We'll go fetch Brother Kimball. He'll fix that leg up good as new.
Here, let me do that.
Willie,
David, he said you fell from a canyon wall.
I was after some flowers.
These?
I didn't know I still had them. They're sago lilies. Later on, the hills around here will be covered with them, they tell me. Think of stars in the sky. But I didn't want to wait a week or even a day when it meant so much.
You risked your life to...
Ever since you told me how you felt about this country, I've been trying to find something I could show you that was beautiful about it.
Oh, David.
I'm afraid they got a little bit smashed when I fell. But they are pretty, aren't they?
They're the loveliest things I've ever seen. Like fairy bells. Butterflies. A blind artist. Any place where a woman finds love like yours is beautiful anyway.
Sister Wilhelmina.
Brother Nephi.
Sister Wilhelmina.
We won't be needing you, Brother Nephi. Get along.
All right. Get up.
David and Wilhelmina Cannon have long since passed from this earth. But the sago lilies, now the official state flower of Utah, still bloom each spring in all their glory on the red hills around St. George. And in the town, you'll still find some folks who knew and loved Wilhelmina, and may remember her as a smiling lady who always praised the beauty of the land that she lived in.